Pythagoras was a great name in the field of knowledge, and we all are familiar with the fact that for a right angled triangle, his theorem, the square of hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of perpendicular. The theorem was not related with that very great mathematician or philosopher. It is said that this theorem was known by Indians, that is, in the range of Hindu mathematician, and we can easily say that Bodhayan Sulva Sutra contains the theorem that is hypotenuse square equals to perpendicular square plus base square for a right angle triangle. This theorem is true for the measurement of the sides of a right angle triangle, but if we take it for positive integers or a triads of the numbers, we can think over a triad whose members are 3, 4 and 5. Then we can easily write that 5 is the greatest among these three, and the square of 5 is 25. A square of 3 is 9 and a square of 4 is 16. We can easily say that 9 plus 16 is equal to 25, means 3 square plus 4 square equals to 5 square. It is just like that very theorem, and so such type of triplets or triads. Other triads are 5, 12, 13, 7, 24, 25, 8, 15, 17, and 12, 35, 37 are found in the same category. It is also an important fact that the triads 3, 4, 5, 5, 12, 13, 7, 24, 25, 8, 15, 17, and 12, 35, 37 are found in the Sulva Sutras. It is possible that, like other Hindu mathematical knowledge, they may have been developed from the other sources. They were also known, for example, in Babylon, Egypt, and China, all of which traded with India at the time. Unlike the Greeks, Hindu mathematicians were not at all disconcentrated by the fact of incommensurability, that is, that certain numbers are never ending and can never be exactly calculated. The existence of irrational and absurd numbers upset the Greeks because they were with the opinion that God created the universe from the whole numbers. And in this context, it was also said very sharply that God is the greatest mathematician. The language of God is mathematics, and the whole universe can be designed or can be explained in the world of mathematics according to one of the great mathematicians, Archimedes. The Hindus, lacking any such ideas, had no cause for alarm. As a rule, the Hindu scholars wrote their mathematical problems in verse. They used pleasant and flattering words to encourage the student, made deliberately playful use of unimaginably large numbers, and obviously used maths for recreation. One strong thing regarding numbers is that human being always in that very aspect, in the domain of the definition of the range of the numbers, that they loved with the figures of numbers. The love affair with figures so different from the away or veneration of the other people. For example, the Greek feeling that numbers were part of a sacred mystery had characterized Indian mathematics, which we also know under the name Hindu mathematics from the earliest times. There were 7 Sulva Sutras, each named after the sage who composed it, some between 800 to 500 BC. The sutras explain simple geometrical constructions and the theorems having to do with triangles, rectangles, and circles. They do not provide a formal systematic treatment of geometry but are simply adjuncts to religion, nor were they built upon by later mathematicians. Here, the whole discussion concludes that Pythagoras was also very near for the range of the definition of positive integer also, rationality or any rational nature of number was also known to him, but positive integers also gave a great instruction, a great contribution to that very eminent mathematician and scholar. In that continuation, Pythagoreans were known under the suitable word brotherhood, and Pythagoreans were under the sweet consideration of their brotherhood also. Numbers are very prominent, and numbers are our dealing humanity with human being also. Pythagoras was very success to give the relations between the numbers and humanity with respect to all other different aspects of life. And our discussion will be continued in our next episode also. Today, this ends our statement. Thanks. Tomorrow we shall start to continue the end of this lecture for the integers and rational numbers for the two same meaning words, and later on we shall discuss all different aspects. Thank you very much.